super soulful Sunday. I want to begin this talk by sharing a beautiful incident. It happened to be one of those beautiful evenings when my Guru Mahatria was in Bombay and he was addressing a sea of CEOs and executives and all the top guys in corporates and entrepreneurs. It was really a wonderful crowd, and I was just watching the whole thing happen. Once he was done with the talk, he came down the stairs and he saw, I saw that a lot of CEOs went running towards him and they were asking him questions and he seemed to be answering. Later, I did ask him that what is it that they wanted to know? Did they want to know about money? Did they want to know about profits? Did they want to know about team management? And he just smiled and he told me, you know, Megha, the biggest problem in the world is not money or success or career, rather, it's relationships. And each of those top notch CEOs wanted to ask me about relationships. I was amazed and I realized that indeed one of the biggest struggles that so many of us face in life is relationships, be it personal or professional. So today I'm going to share three incredible tips that I have been using in my life, and it's been creating so much of peace, so much more depth in my relationships, and it's definitely working for me. So here they are. The number one for beautiful relationships is that you have to teach people how to treat you. Everybody comes with their own background, their own understandings, their own patterns, thoughts, and unless you let them know this is okay, this is not okay, this is okay, this is not okay, they are going to trespass you. Earlier, I was a person, I used to be very free flowing and I used to feel that everything's okay, it's fine. But these days, I've realized that later, if something's going to hurt me, I may as well draw the line and let someone know that, hey, this is okay and this is not okay. And this helps the other person so much because they also don't know how you are or what your thoughts are. And helping people to treat you right, you're helping them get so much right. So that's the number one, teach people how to treat you. The second amazing point I've realized is learn to say no. So often we feel so guilty because we love people so much. We want to do everything for them. We want to give them the sun, moon, and the stars. I'm sure you feel that way about people. But so often I've seen that when we go beyond and we don't say no, later there comes a point where you have to say no to the relationship itself. So I have really, really started saying no. And trust me, it's not easy. Sometimes the person you love, you want to do so much, and to say no for something they want or they need is tough. But I've realized that saying no really helps. On the contrary, I've also started learning to accept no's. Earlier, I used to be someone I felt that if I love someone and they love me, it should always be a yes, yes, yes for everything. But now when someone says no to me, I understand that it's just a no for this request. It does not have a bearing on my love or our relationship. So keeping a free flowing possibility to say no, I think really helps the relationship. The third amazing thing I've realized is that as much as we talk about communication being so important in relationships, as important as that is silence. When you bring in silence in your relationships, especially the very close ones, you build literally like an energy grid. And even when sometimes things don't go right, I've seen that the relationship just bounces back because there's so much of energy invested into it. In fact, Arun and I these days, whenever we go to visit friends or family, we have all the fun, we have food, we have conversation, all of it. The last 11 minutes, we just sit in silence with any family we're visiting. And what a difference that makes because it just helps you to connect at a level where words can't. There's a limitation to words, which silence kind of just surpasses. I do that with Arun every morning. We've just made this kind of mantra for ourselves that every day when we wake up, 11 minutes we'll just be in silence with each other. I love this, and I can tell you it's creating magic in relationships. I would urge all of you to follow these three simple things that could really potentially make so much of a difference to your relationships. One, teach people how to treat you. Two, say no. And three, build in a lot of silence in your relationship. happy, happy, happy week and hope you have the most beautiful relationship.